If you want to get your costume design right, you need to change some things. You ready to embark on an epic adventure through the whimsical world of character costume design? Well, buckle up, because today we're diving deep into the do's and don'ts of crafting captivating costumes for your characters. But hold on a minute. Before we get started, let me ask you this. Ever found yourself scratching your head wondering how to make your character's outfit pop? Or perhaps you've stumbled upon a fashion faux pas that left your character looking more like a fashion disaster than a hero? Well, fear not, my friends, I have got you! So grab your sketchbooks and let's unleash our creativity. So first up, let's tackle the don'ts. Picture this, you're designing a fierce warrior ready to conquer kingdoms, but oh no, they're wearing flip-flops! So here's lesson number 1. Avoid mismatched themes like mixing medieval armor with beachwear. Unless of course your character's fighting style involves sunscreen and sandcastles, then you don't really want to do this because it's just going to throw off the whole vibe of the character. Now let's talk about the do's. Imagine your character stepping onto the scene and bam! All eyes are on them, mesmerized by their magnificent attire. Yeah! Tip number 2, embrace uniqueness. Let your character's personality shine through their wardrobe. Yeah, let it shine. Now let's talk about tip number 3, keep it practical. Avoid drowning your character in unnecessary accessories or overly complex designs, which will leave you questioning, how on earth did they go to the toilet in that? Yeah, I mean, you seem pretty set. I mean, there's nothing else to look. Yeah, color. So tip number 4, master the art of color coordination. Choose a palette that complements your character's story and personality. Are they mysterious? Are they energetic? Splash on some colors. Wow. I mean, yeah. I think it's time we talk proportions. We've all seen the characters with heads the size of watermelons or legs longer than the Eiffel Tower. I mean, look at it. It's longer than the Eiffel Tower. Anyway, let's move on from that. Now, let's move on to tip number 5. Keeping it real. Gotta keep it real. Gotta keep it ish. Okay? Not fully. Pay attention to your character's proportions to ensure they look believable in their world. Unless you're going for that whimsical, exaggerated style, in which case, go wild and break all the rules. But if you're not, don't do that. Trust me, don't do that. You should also consider things like what kind of environment your character is going to be in, what kind of story your character is going to have, which we've already touched on. But you also want to think about these things when you're designing your character. Like the character I'm drawing right now, he's got a little bit of an animal vibe to him because his environment is going to be in a jungle, forest kind of fantasy world. So I mixed in with a bunch of different animals that I found references from Google. If you do this, it will also eliminate you copying from other people's designs. Ensure that you have the most unique design possible, which is ultimately what you should be going for when you're creating your own characters.
Well, Irie, I feel like there's more to learn. What else is there?
Tip number 6, I would 100% say that everybody needs to do before they get into any kind of character concepting are your silhouettes. I mean, were you even making silhouettes before? And if your answer is no, that's a problem, my friend. A boring silhouette is always going to equal a boring design. So start with the silhouettes first before you even get into sketching, get into concepting. Always start with the silhouette. It's very important you do this. Make sure you do this. You want to start creating some funky shapes, black and white. You want to start blocking the shape out, making different types of designs. Make at least a good 20 silhouettes before you pick one for your character. Then pick the most interesting one and start concepting off of it. You're going to use your silhouette as your guideline. And there you have it, fellow artists. With these do's and don'ts, you're ready to embark on your own epic costume design journey. So go forth, unleash your creativity, and remember, the only limit is your imagination. I do mean it though. See you guys next time.